Hello everyone and welcome back to today's JavaScript tutorial series. So today we will explore the console's logging and debugging techniques in JavaScript. Using this practical example, I need to learn how to track error and debug your code effectively. So now let's get started. First of all, here I will explain for the introduction to the console. So the console is an essential tool for JavaScript developers. It helps us log messages, check values, and debug issues. You can access it in most browsers using F12 or Ctrl plus Shift plus I, and open for this console browser and type a simple console.hello console to display the message. So today I'm just using this console.log. So first of all, define the variable is late and variable name is username is equal to. So now here I'm apply for the username is Scott. Okay, so Scott baby. Okay, then using for the next line I'm define the variable and age is equal to the age is 28. Okay, so now I'm using the output statement is console.the-log network. First of all, here I'm printing the message for the user, then I'm calling for the variable is username. Secondly, again type this stage name, and this inside declare the another variable of age. Okay, so now this call for the variable of age, and lastly here I'm using the again this output statement, and here type another message. So first of all, here on type is a welcome and apply for the dollar symbol and also creating this calligraphy, and please inside this username and type the message for your and 18. Okay, apply this inside each variable and also tag 8. So you can see in this example here I'm used for the console log helps display variables value. You can also use the template literals and cleaning formatting. Okay, so now just saving this code and let me run this code. And so as you can see here, it's perfectly showed the output, posted the printing and the username and the Scott David and age for 28. Okay, welcome message for welcome Scott David and you are 20 years old. Okay, I hope you're understanding it working for the console log output. So the next topic for the debugging technique with console method. Okay, so today I'm using this console error to log errors to console1 for the warning. Okay, so first of all here I'm creating this error and warning logic. So you can see first of all remove for in this all codes. So first we define the variable late and the value, okay, is equal to define for the decrement of 50, and also here I'm using the if statement and creating for the conditions for balance is less than 0, then apply for this output statement and also type for here the console log method. So first of all here I'm doing the maxis for the role and also type it's called the negative balance detected. Okay, second thing here is type the negative balance detected, and also in the next step here apply for the else condition and also using here is a consult or the log method, and here and type for another positive message, and also here I'm type for in this balance is positive. Okay, so here is also complete and leave, and I'm applying for another output statement using for console dot the warn. Okay, and now here I'm using for the warning message. So first of all, type for is a warning, and then also type here is a low value. Okay, we have done that as a log, and as you can see here we are using the error message dot read because it's not log. Let's type the error. So you can see this example here is console dot error display a read message indicate an error, and the console dot run is highlight potential issues in the year. Okay, so now let's check this output surface is there is in the code and click on this run icon. So as you can see here is in the print an error message and second printing for waiting warning the low values. Okay, so I'm working completely understanding in a simple app example, and now I'm using the another example. Okay, so first of all remove all this code, and here creating this example for console table is great for displaying array or object in tabular format. So first of all, tabular variables late is users is equal to, now I'm using this square bracket. So this insert using this curly bracket, custom declare here is the name field. Now then we apply for the person name is Amelia. So just type the Amelia, and next creating here is the Amelia age. So declare another column for the age is 30. Then again apply for another one. So apply these curly brackets. Again declare here the name field. So now I am applying the name is Abby Isabella. So Isabella near type properly. Okay, so you can see it's properly done, and then apply for the Isabella age is 35. Okay, so here you can see here is done, and then I'm using for the output statement, and here type this as a console dot no log. So this instead of calling for the users this variable. Okay, so you can see the output just console data as a neat table debug from complex object. Okay, so now just saving this code and click on this run icon, I see the result, and you can see here it's properly printing the table, first on the index, and secondly printing the names column, and third one here is the age column. Okay, so here is the raw information. So I hope you perfectly understanding this example topic. Okay, so that's an overview of console logging and debugging in the JavaScript. Is proper cover console log error and the waiting warning log, and also the tabular output. Okay, so I hope you're understanding, and also tools are vital for effective coding. Okay,